Yes friends, so we are doing question number 7. Okay, up to this point, after using the shortcut formula for finding the annual payment, right? Annual payment for paying the debt of rupees 770. Now again, let me remind you this. A debt of rupees 770 due in 5 years means time is given to us as 5 years. The rate of interest being 5% per annum. So we have to find out that what annual payment will discharge the debt of rupees 770. There is a shortcut formula. I'll just define that shortcut formula or describe that how that shortcut formula is obtained. So before that, I have just let me solve the question first. After that, I'll describe the whole formula, that how this formula is obtained. This is the shortcut formula for finding the annual payment to be paid. Okay, the debt which is to be paid by the borrower. Okay, so the debt is to be given back, okay, by the borrower to the lender. So in this case, this is the shortcut formula to find the X, which is the annual payment, and A is the debt, total debt. This formula I used. Now let me first find out what is the value here, what is the annual payment to be calculated in this case. Okay, so what is given here? So this is the shortcut formula, hence X, which is the annual payment, hence the annual payment X is equal to 100 into A divided by 100 into T. T is time, number of years. R rate percent, T time again, T minus 1 number of years. So T minus 1 is less than the total time given, which is 5 years. So T is 5 years here. Here A is rupees 770. This A is the debt, total rupees 770, which is to be paid, and T time is 5 years. R is 5%. So substituting these values in this first equation, we get, what do we get here? So X equal to 100 into A 770, okay, divided by 100 into T. 100 into T means 5, plus R is again 5, T is 5, and T minus 1, 5 minus 1 is 4, this is 4 here, divided by 2. Okay, so let me now solve it above. So this is the value of X we are calculating. Let me now put it here. Okay, so X is 100 into 770. Let me solve in the denominator. This is 2 to the 4, 5 to the 10, 10 5 to the 50. So this is 100 into 5 is 500 plus 50. By 50 was 25 into 2. 50. Okay, 5 have the 25 into 2, 50. So this is 50. This is 550. So what is the value finally? 770 in the numerator into 100 divided by 550. 550. Because 500 plus 50, 550. So 11, 0 cancel out. 11 5 11 7. Okay, so 11 by 11 we can cancel out in the numerator and denominator. So this is 5 20 times. So 20 into 7 is 140. So rupees 140 is the final answer. This is the value of annual payment, right? Which is to be paid. Now what is this value? How do we get this kind of formula? Let me now explain this formula. Okay, so this is the final answer. We can say that hence annual payment to be paid, okay, by the borrower to be paid to repay their debt, is rupees 140. This is your answer. Okay, the final question is now. Let me define that how this formula is obtained. Let me just explain this point. Now if I take that, suppose time is T. Okay, time given is T and the rate is R%. Okay, rate is R%, and annual payment again or debt is A, suppose. Let me describe this question. If A is the debt, this is this explanation of this question, that how this shortcut formula was obtained. So let me just define the expression of this with detailed explanation of this. If A is the debt to be paid after 5 years, okay, or within 5 years, or you can say after 5 years, or after 5 years, or due in 5 years, that as given above, or paid after, let me take T years, or within T years, this debt is to be paid A, okay, and the rate of interest is R%, let me take. Okay, so what is the annual payment? Let me take annual payment is X. Let the annual payment is X, or rupees X. So rupees X. Now how the debt is to be given? Now in the final year, in the last year, or the final year, in the end of the total number of years, this X amount will be paid. Okay. Now let me write that now this is total is T. Now this X, if I remove X amount and the T minus 1 amount, what total number of years is T. T minus 1 amounts. So let me take the last payment or annual payment. This is annual payment. This is annual payment. Annual payment will be X, rupees X. This is the last payment. Okay, and in the end of, so now if I subtract this one payment, this one from T, now T minus 1 payments are left over. T minus 1 years, or you may say T minus 1 number of payments are left, and this is the last payment X. Okay, so let me take the T minus 1 payments and the last payment of rupees S will be equivalent to the total debt which is to be paid, will be equivalent to the total debt, okay, which is to be paid. Now how it is to be expressed? Now let me take this question or this explanation that how this debt is to be given. Okay, so let me take this question here. So equivalent to this. Now the first payment means after the 1 year payment will be T minus 1 payment. T minus 1 number of years is T total. So the first payment will be, what will be the first payment? This is X into, or we can say T minus with the number of years, so this will be 1 plus, or let me take X plus X. This X is just like P. PRT is X into R into T time is T minus 1. This is the first payment, second payment, third payment, and the last is X payment. This is the upon 100. PR into T upon 100. This is the first payment. Okay, plus now T minus 2 payment will be X plus, so we X into R into T minus 2 divided by 100. This is your second payment after second year, means T minus 2 year, means total number of years was T, and this is the last payment X after the, or we can say the last year, which is X payment. Okay, so in this way we will have, let me take third payment also. This is the X into X plus X into R into T minus 3 upon 2 upon 100. This is upon 100. This is your third payment. Now in this way, when T is 2, the last payment is second year, it will be x plus x into r into 2 into 2. Suppose this is the third last payment upon 100. Third last payment is this, plus second last payment means when 1 is there. This is x plus x into r upon 100. This is into 1. Okay, into 1 we can say. And plus x is the last payment. Okay, so in this way, if I add or sum these total payments, and this is equivalent to A. This is the total debt. This whole is equal to A. Here A is equal to this. Total debt A will be equal to T minus 1 payments plus the last payment of X. The last payment of X or rupees X. This is the last payment, and the first payment is T minus 1 here. This is the first payment. Now if I take X common, so A is equal to how much? Let me take X common. This is X. Let me take either first or in the end I'll take. This is 1 plus means this 100 will come LCM. If I take, it will be 100 plus R into T minus 1 upon 100. Because 100 are taken LCM plus the second one. Again, sorry, this X are taken common. This is X here. In the end are taken X common. This X are taken common. Similarly, from the second one also, this is 100 plus R into T minus 2 divided by 100 into X plus this third one. Again, X have to take common. This is 100 plus R into T minus 3, okay, upon total 100 into X plus 3 dots up to the last. This is third last. This is X common again, so this is 100 plus R into 2 into R total upon 100 into X plus from this also we can take 100 plus R into only R upon 100 into X. X we have taken common. This is R into 1 is R only plus X is the last. This X. So X we have. Now we can take X throughout common. If I take throughout X common, this is 1 then, or 100 if I take LCM and take this X throughout common, let me take, and this 100 will come here. If I take 100 LCM, so this is cross multiplication 100 into A, 100, this 100 will come here, 100 is the LCM suppose, and here at this place X, if I take common it is 1, but 100 will come here. Let me take that 100 at this place. This is 100 here, plus 100 plus into X, let me take here, throughout I have taken X common. Now if I take this one, the first, this, the second last, which is, because 100 I have taken common, this is 100 plus R only, 100 plus R, plus then 100 plus 2R, this 2R, plus and so on, up to the these. This is the last one, but before that this third one is there. Okay, so this is 100 plus R into T minus 3, R into T minus 3, because 100 are taken out, plus this is okay, let me take bigger bracket here. Okay, so this is a smaller bracket, no problem. Now come here, and this is the last third. This is, sorry, which one? This is the, this I have taken here. Then this term will be there. This is 100 plus r into t minus 1, t minus 2, sorry, t minus 2 plus the last term is this 100 plus r into t minus 1. Well, x throughout are taken from this is total. Now sum of these will be what? Now this is the last term is t minus 1, t minus 1th term, but this 100 has started from this because this 100 is extra. Okay, so this 100 into t, and these are t minus 1 terms. If I count from this r, 2r, 3r and so on up to t minus 3, okay, and r into t minus 3, t minus 2 and t minus 1. Total, if I count from this r1, r into t minus 1, so there are total t minus 1 terms other than this 100. 100 are t times. So if I take, let me write here, let me now write here. What do we get? This is 100 into a equal to, now this 100, now this 100 is extra other than total t minus 1 term, because r into 1, r into 2 and this is r into t minus 1. So total terms are t minus 1. From r terms are t minus 1. So r is coming t minus 1 times. So some of these are, we have to just count that what that value will be. That I have to count later, but this 100 come 3 times. So this will be 100 into t. Okay, here x is there, x is out, which we have to calculate. So 100 into t times it is coming. Plus, what is sum of these values? R, 2r, up to r into t minus 1. Sum of first n natural numbers. Sum of first n natural numbers. Suppose 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n. Suppose n is there. The total sum of these first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 upon 2. Okay. So if I take here r common, let me take r common. So here it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on plus up to t minus 1. Before that it is t minus 2. Okay, and plus this is t minus 3 and so on up to t minus 1. These are the total terms here. Now, what is sum of the first n natural numbers? Sum of first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 upon 2. This we know. Since, let me write here. This 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus and so on up to n. If I add these n terms, so sum of these will be n into n plus 1. This we know from summation of the numbers. Okay, sum of first n natural numbers is given by this formula, n into n plus 1 upon 2. If I apply this here, because here we are having t minus 1 terms total, not n terms, but t minus 1 terms. So first step will be n means t minus 1. Second will be t minus 1 plus 1. That means t only. Okay, so this will give us x into, in bracket, this 100 into t is separate term because it was 100 was coming t times. But this is r into, this term will be t minus 1 into t or t into t minus 1 upon 2. Okay, so this value is, since this is equal to this, so this is n into n plus 1, t minus 1 into t minus 1 plus 1. T minus 1 plus 1 means t only, this is t upon 2. So this is the value of this. Therefore, x equal to, x we have to find out what is annual payment which we were calculating. So this shortcut formula is simple, that x is equal to 100 into a divided by this value 100 t plus r into t minus 1 upon 2. This formula I used as a shortcut formula. This shortcut formula is proved finally that x, the annual payment, is given by this formula. So this is shortcut formula. This we have to use in case when we are finding the annual payment to be paid for a debt taken. That is a amount is taken as a debt for t number of years, in this case t, it is t minus 1. T minus 1. Okay. This is t minus 1. Yes. This formula, shortcut formula, is very important. We note down this important formula. And the shortcut formula is this. So this we will apply wherever this kind of questions are coming. Okay. Now let me take question number 8. Now this question is finally clarified that how this shortcut formula was there. So this shortcut formula is used in case of finding the annual payments. Now let me take question number 8. What is given here? So what is given to us in question number 8? It says, in what time will rupees 8,500 amount to rupees 15,000. It is 15,767.50 at 4.5% per annum. So time we have to find out. We are given here that the money, what is the money? The money rupees 8,500 will be or will be turned into a sum of rupees, how much? 15,000. It is 15,767.50. Okay, at the rate percentage at 4.5% per annum. This is given to us that this money is changed per annum. To find here then in what time this will happen. In what time this will happen? This we have to find out. In what time this will happen? So this is question mark here. Okay, now solution. See here, very interesting question. So now we can find out that what is the interest here. Total amount is, this amount is given as 15,767.50 and initial payment was, initial money or premium was, principal was this much and total amount is this. So we can find out that what is the difference of these two, that will give us simple interest. So here the simple interest is equal to the difference of amount and the principal. The difference of the amount and the principal. What is the amount here? That is all is equal to how much? 15,767.50 minus 8,500. If I subtract this, what it will be? Here it is 8,500. Let me just subtract this. This is 0.50. 7 here, 6 as it is. 7 minus 5 is 2. 1 carry. 9, 15 minus 9 is 6,267 only. So this is the difference here. The difference comes out to be this much. The difference is, this is the simple interest. This is simple interest, difference of the amount and principal. Principal is this is the amount to difference of this, giving a simple interest. This simple interest equal to the principal into R into T divided by 100. We can just calculate what is the value of rate percent, time. In what time this will be the principal, this will be the simple interest. So hence, let me further solve it. Since simple interest is given by P P into R into T divided by 100. Here T is not given, so T is to be calculated. In what time this will happen? So T we have to calculate. R is given, principal is given. Now let me substitute these values. This is the simple interest which we have just calculated. This is 6,267.50 equal to B, which is 8,500 into R. R is 4 and half. 4 to the 8 and 1 9. So 9 upon 2. Okay, 9 upon 2 into T, suppose time is T, divided by 100. How we can cross multiply this? Therefore, T is equal to, this implies that T is equal to time is equal to cross multiply. So this will be 6267.50 into 100 divided by 8,500 into 9. This 2 will come in the numerator into 2. Okay, so this is the value. Let me now solve it. So this is 100. If I multiply this, decimal will be removed. Okay, this will be 626750 only into 2 divided by 8,500. Sorry, 8,500 into 9. So 1 0 cancelled out. Let me just solve it now. So 9. If I divide it by 9. Now let me add this 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 7, 21, 21, 26. So now divide by 9, because if it was 27, 6 plus 2, 8, 14, 14 plus 7, 21, undoubtedly, plus 5, 20. So now divide by 9, no problem. Now let me divide by 13, because this is 13, 5 ja. No. So divide by 85, maybe divide by 85. 17, let me divide by 17. So 5 first divided by 5. Okay, so this will be 5, 1 is 5, 2 means 12, 5 2 is 10, 2 carry, so 2 and 26, 5 5 is 25, then 1 again remained. So 1 17, 5 3 is 15. 2, right, 25, so 5 5 get 25. This is the after division of by 5, and this is 5 1 is 5, 5 7 is 35, right. So this is 17 divided into 9. Again it may be divided by 17. Okay, so let me just divide it by 17 and then divide by 9 finally. So time will be there. Okay, so is it divided by 9 now? No, it may not be, because 1 plus 2, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 3, 12 plus 5, 17. No, not divided by 9. So 17 may be divided by 17. Now let me write here. Okay, and then that will give us the time. Total time will be here. Therefore, this implies that T is equal to 17 divided by, let me, okay, finally we will divide by 9, but first let me divide by 17. So 17, if I divide by 17, let me write here 125, 35. Okay, so 17 and 125. 17 5 ja, 17 6 ja, 17 8 ja. Okay, so let me take 8 7 ja 56. Here 5 8 8 and 5 13, so more than that's not 8 times but 7 times. Let me take 7 times. 7 7 ja 49, 9 4 carry, 7 ja 7 4 11. Alright, 119 undoubtedly. 15 months 9 6 1 carry, nothing, only 6 is remaining. This 63. Again divide by 17. This will give us so 17 3 ja, okay, 17 3 ja, 3 7 ja 21, 51 okay, because this is 7 3 7 ja 21, 2 carries, 3 1 ja 3 and 2 5, 51. This is 17 3 ja 51.